Hi, Matchmaker Maria. It's Julianne, and I'm from Virginia, and I'm 31 years old. Here's my question for you. Is it a good idea to go on a date with someone who is moving back abroad next year?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That's really tough. I think that it really depends on what you're looking for. Like, if you're going into it wanting a serious relationship, no, like, absolutely not. I wouldn't. Like, because I'm just like,
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
you're wasting your time. Like, what are you going to catch feeling? I talk about this in a chapter of my book, just on the text. I talk about like time wasting people.
Uh-huh.
And I just think so many people don't want to waste their time. So many people come to me. I don't remember the exact percentage, but there was a little not a poll, like we got like stats for the book,
Uh-huh.
YouGov, and it was something like 40% of women's biggest fear and anxiety in dating is wasting time. And I'm like, well, if you're going on a date with someone who's inevitably going to move to another
In a
country
year,
in a
excuse me, Candice, in
Well,
one
like, what are
year.
you gonna do? Are you open to moving with him? If you're just trying to be casual and have fun, totally go for it. But if you're looking for something serious,
So wait, does that mean that are you against long distance relationships?
I am sorry. Like okay, wait, hold on. I'm not always. I am if there's no end in sight. And I think if the guy's in another country, I mean, I don't know what this woman's situation is. Maybe she's open to moving to another country. That also changes things. But if he's in another country and you're in your country and neither of you have an intention of meeting halfway,
Uh-huh.
such a waste of time. I've got strong feelings on that.
Oh my God. I have like heart palpitations right now. I love that I disagree with you on this, like with every fiber of my being.
I want to hear what you have to say.
Okay, so
Change my mind.
yes. So first of all, I should preface by saying this, that my husband and I had a long distance relationship for 6 years.
6 years. And
When I met him, I didn't think it was going to be 6 years. I knew it was going to be at least two.
okay.
My husband worked at a university in Boston. I worked in New York with my business. And because I was, I was more flexible with my schedule, I was able to go, for a week and a half every month. And then the other 2 weekends, he would come down to New York. So he'd come down from Thursday, either Friday to Sunday or Friday to Monday.
Okay.
So collectively, we still saw each other like 12 to 14 days a month, but we lived together for 10 days at a time. So I would go up there from Friday until the following Sunday.
You guys had a plan of like we'll ultimately end up in.
We had a plan. So I get it. Long distance, not for everyone. There has to be an end in sight. If you told me when I started dating, it was going to be through our dating, through an engagement, through a marriage, pregnancy, and our child's first year of life, I would have been like, get out of here. That's not happening. But, my husband had this career opportunity and I had my own career opportunities, and we just had to make it work. And we did. We did make it work. When we got married and when I was pregnant and when we had our first kid, my husband was down, Thursday to Sunday. So he was still here half the week, like commuter relationship. And you know what book justified it for me? Michelle Obama's Becoming book, which came out a month after my husband finally moved in full time. But even in her book, she basically described the same relationship she had with Barack Obama when he was a junior senator.
Yeah.
Okay. It was the same thing. Like they were basically long distance now. So putting that, prefacing my life to the side for a second, right? Right now, it seems like everyone is moving. Everyone is looking at new opportunities because of the reality that we live in during a global pandemic, which I fundamentally believe you should be dating wherever you are. So if that gentleman is dating in Atlanta, then he should be dating. If he's living in Atlanta, he should be dating in Atlanta for the next year before he moves. Now, whoever he dates, he needs to tell her right away, hey, I'm moving to Germany next year.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 1 year. I have seen people get married. I have seen people get pregnant. A lot can happen in 1 year. And there's a lot of opportunities for a lot of people, not everyone, in different countries. So here's what could happen here. Let's say it works out. Again, going back to your book, shoulda, coulda. We're not sure if this person is even the right person for you. We don't want to elevate him. We don't want to put him on. What do you say in your book?
I hate the pedestal.
The pedestal. We don't want to put him on the pedestal, especially someone who's moving away. He gets a little bit of the pedestal.
That's exciting.
Wait, it's exciting. Yeah. Okay. So putting that pedestal to the side, let's ignore it. Do you like him? Do your values align? Why is he moving? What opportunities exist for him there? Are they better for him? If they are better for him and it's going well after 6 months, if you've been dating for 6 months, if it's going well, if you see eye to eye, if you believe that this is the person that you could have, you have the same 3-year goal alignment. For some people, that's get engaged, married, kid, right? Everyone's different with their 3-year goal alignment. But let's say that that's what it is. You need to start looking for opportunities in that country too.
Yes.
And so this is where I disagree with you. I don't think it's an automatic no. I think it's let's not put him on a pedestal yet. But let's figure this out. And if we like each other, then great. Let's move.
I liked your question of, do you like him? Like, I think
right.
Starting with that place, like if you do really like him, I don't want you to, I went in harsh, but I don't want you to wonder what if. But if it's lukewarm, I still am with, like, I wouldn't waste my time. But if you really do have this strong, like, I like him and I want to see where this goes, then yeah, you go for it knowing that you might be moving to Germany.
Yeah, or wherever, yeah.
Or where Germany is just the stand-in country.
Just Germany's my stand-in. I don't know why I picked it as a stand-in, but it's the stand-in for me right now, so it's good. A lot can happen, and I think, American people are one of the most mobile people in the world, right? We can pick up and move to a different state anytime. But for some reason, we think less about moving to a different country. And it's usually because of like visa issues.
Right.
But by exploring a little, by seeing, hey, does my job allow me to move? Can we, if it works out and you can get married, there's always different ways to get things done. And I think instead of focusing on, oh my God, do I need to move? It's exactly what you just said. Now it's, okay, do I like you? Should we be dating? Put the country away to the side. Let's focus on us. And after 6 months, then we can decide what the future is.
Yeah. I think there's gotta be that initial, me personally, that spark in the beginning has to be there to make it worth it for me to even go on the date. But if I know, like, I don't know about you, but like, I feel like when I first meet someone, I don't know if she met him did she say she met him in person?
She didn't, but let's just assume she did.
Yeah. So if you meet someone in person, I feel like you know how you feel about them more or less, if there's someone you're excited about or not.
Right.
And she must be excited about him to a certain extent. She's calling in with this question. That's the only reason why I'd be like, okay, well, go give it a whirl. But just know in the back of your mind that you might have to be making some life changes if this works out. And be okay with that. If you're
you could make life choices about anything. And you know what? We've all had to make life choices the last year.